Hello, my name is Gowan King. My Reddit username and gamertag are both Pratanjali64, and I don't call my mother enough. Every time in the past 2 years that I have called my mother, I have mentioned Outer Wilds. And even though my mother doesn't play video games, she once said that she wanted to play it because it sounded like a puzzle. And ever since that day, I have vividly daydreamed that my mother would play Outer Wilds while I sat next to her on the couch and coached her on just how to use a video game controller. Because if you don't play video games, it's 14 buttons and 2 control sticks, and it's a lot. So my birthday is coming up really soon, and for my birthday, I have been writing letters to all of my friends to give them, along with just some tchotchkes and art, because a long time ago I heard someone say that you should give your friends presents on your birthday rather than expecting the reverse. And my mother won't be there because my mother lives really far away, and for that same reason, maybe one day we'll get to play this game together, but probably not for a long time. And so this video is 2 things. One, it's a letter to my mom. I'm writing letters to all my friends on my birthday, so this is my mom's letter, and I'm gonna write it to her just as if I was showing her this game. And that's the other thing that this video is gonna be. It's gonna be me showing my mother what this game is and why I love it so much. And I'm gonna upload this to YouTube and to Reddit and share it with people there. If I ever play this game with my mother, I promise you I will not record it, because I want that to be a personal thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna start playing, and for the rest of this video I'm gonna be talking to my mother and showing her this game I love so much. So thank you for listening to that ramble. I'm gonna load up my current save, and yeah. So, hi Mom. Sorry I haven't called in a while. I've been depressed, and I don't like to let you see me depressed, but yeah, I just wanted to show you this. So every time you start a loop in Outer Wilds, this is what you see. You see this space station around this planet explode and that fly off, and at first you have no idea why. And yeah, then you talk to this 4-eyed dude over here, and you find out that you're an astronaut, and today's your first day going out into space, and you do a tutorial that I'm not going to show you because it takes like half an hour. But after the tutorial, you get the launch codes, and you enter in the launch codes here. And this game, it's half Apollo 13 and 2001, and it's half kayaking and hiking through national parks. And this is your ship, and I love this ship. Whenever I start a new game, I always pretend like it's really my first time, and I do a ship inspection. And this is just this beautiful wreck of a ship. I mean, look at it. It's covered in wood and tape, and the wires are on the outside. But a lot of these things are real. Those are the real thrusters. Oh, there's the real actual moon going by, who's got a real actual dude on it. He's whistling. But yeah, it's got, this is a headlight that actually works. And if you break it, it doesn't work. And this is a landing camera that actually works, and if you break it, it doesn't work. This is the autopilot. If you break it, you don't get it anymore. This up here is a tool that it's like a probe. You get a big version of the antenna I'm using right here. Like this This thing is just so cool, and this is just the outside. The inside is so cool. So, first thing, this this blue teleporty thing that lets you into the ship is actually a piece of Nomai technology that we just like rope strapped to the ceiling, and you'll see these rings on other planets, and they do exactly what they do here. They are not a booster. What are they? They're a transport ring. They will transport you either to or from the ring, and we just, you know, that's a species that predates us, and we found their ruins and we started co-opting their technology. This is a piece of their technology too. It's a gravity stone. So you can't see it because I don't have a display in the bottom left, but gravity in here is stronger than it is here. See, I'm jumping way higher because of that gravity stone. And so what that means is if I'm in deep space, I still have gravity inside my ship. And what that means is if the gravity stone breaks, I don't have gravity in my ship. So oh god, this is just such a wonderful. Look at this. It's a treehouse. It's a treehouse. Look at that. There's a curtain. It's like I want to have this in my backyard. Right? It's got ropes. It's got supplies. So the only things that Heartheans eat are tree sap and fish and marshmallows, and I am convinced that the marshmallows are made out of fish bones and tree sap. I got logs. I got lots of little supplies in here. It's very convincing. So this is the ship's computer, and it's glowing because I recently learned some information. And so what's going on is that right at the start of the game, you get your memories downloaded by this memory statue, and coincidentally, your computer has a chunk of that memory statue in it, so you get to keep all your knowledge. So this is the completed rumor map of the base game, and I don't think it's a spoiler to show you just what it looks like, because I'm not showing you the actual information in it. But you can see that all the rumors connect, and there's also this map mode, which just shows you sort of, you can look at the listings for each planet on each planet. So just for my home planet here, you know, the village. The one and only Hearthean village, as well as the main source of explosions on this planet. There's a great line somewhere else in this game about this chair is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space, although it's been argued that that requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of the word flight. Heartheans, that's us four-eyed people. We don't believe in safety. So yeah, so this is a solar system map. You very quickly, like, you get to learn these planets and where they are, like, better than you know Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Like, you get really familiar with this, and there's this handy map to help you out as well. This ship is itself a little mini tutorial. So this is this is a health kit and fuel tank. This is my spacesuit, and this is my scout, my little scout here. So I put on my spacesuit. Never go into space without your spacesuit. Never go into space without your spacesuit. So this is a little tutorial. Little scout. This is a little thing I have. I can shoot that, and then I can use that to take pictures. Hi, it's me. So little scout, you can see beyond the horizon by taking pictures. You can illuminate dark areas. It casts a light. You can detect hazards. If you shoot it at something that will hurt you, it'll show you. And you can test the environment. So if there's actually, I can show you that real quick. So if I shoot it into this beam, it should, whoop! Yeah. That's one of the things I really love about this game, is it's really internally self-consistent. So if you draw a conclusion about how the game works, you can apply that conclusion to other things. Oh, and then I've got, in the top left, I've got some meters, and there's my fuel, which, you know, I use up my fuel by boosting with my jetpack, and there's the oxygen. Oxygen refill. Spot a tree, walk towards it, enjoy. And I have a little plant in here, so there's always oxygen. So this is the cockpit, and the cockpit is really cool, and a lot of the stuff here actually does stuff. So this thing right here shows you what direction you're boosting in. This master alarm is inspired by the master alarm in Apollo 13, and it really does work. If you damage any part of your ship, they'll light up on this screen, which you can see looks better when it's in the corner. Like they designed it to be in the corner there. You've got a fuel gauge. You have got basically infinite fuel, unless your fuel tank starts leaking, and then you don't. You've got an altimeter. It really works. And you've got an eject button, and it really works, but it also breaks your ship, so I'm not going to use it. So this is your landing and takeoff camera. You can see there's a globe on the left that shows me where I am, and on the right side is the altimeter. And I'm going to take off and start showing you planets and stuff. And this is all like really happening. This is all like, I'll prove it to you real quick. This is real, actual, simulated stuff is moving, and oh, I broke the ship in a lot of ways just now. Okay. Oh, including my thruster, so I can't move. Okay, I'm gonna fix that real quick. So this is the home village. just checking your drink here. I'm just gonna fix the thruster and then take off again. Bam, fixed. Okay, so it's not a survival game. You have to worry about survival a little bit, but it's not really a survival game. It's a here's all the ways you can die in space game. So here's what normally happens is you break your ship and you're actually in space, because normally when you break your ship it's because you didn't slow down enough before you hit a planet, and so you're still in space, and the way you fix your ship is you just hop out and you're floating in space, and you just so if you lock onto anything and you hold a button, you'll match velocity with it. So it looks like I'm holding still, but I am not holding still. Me and the ship are still moving. I'm just velocity matched to this. So you gotta watch out for it. But so now I can take my time and fix this. This is actually a bug. This recently happened where there was a new patch, and there's this bug where I have this option to turn off button prompts, and normally what that means is that the screen is not just like littered with everything you can possibly do, but this bug has made it so that it tells you literally nothing that you can do. So like there'd be normally like a little put away your, anyway. I like it. I actually like it better this way. I feel like I'm just doing stuff. Okay, enough about the ship. Enough about technical stuff. Let's go to this planet. Okay, so I just hit autopilot, and the way autopilot works is it squares me up, it accelerates me, and I'm not even touching anything right now. And you see this little blue light that tells me I'm accelerating, and then when I get to about halfway there, this little orange light's going to pop on, and now it's decelerating me halfway. So this game has it's Newtonian physics with no friction, so you have to slow down before you get somewhere, and that's like the hardest part of the game, is figuring out that like you have to slow down before you get somewhere. Once you figure it out, it gets a little easier, but it takes a long time. So this is Giant's Deep. All the planet names are really like descriptive. They're easy to learn because they're descriptive. So this is a it's a gas giant, and it's also a water world. Oh, and check out that sound design, Mom. Listen to that rain smacking against my ship as I fly real fast. Ooh, Okay, this is a little island that has a friend on it. So you can tell it's got a friend on it because it's got that that fireplace that maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't, but there's a little campfire up there. You can sort of kind of see the smoke. And this planet has these tornado things, and every single planet in this game has like a system. It's got like a big overarching system that you have to learn how to deal with, and you can't change it. You just have to learn how to deal with it. And so the system on this planet is hurricanes, and it may very well happen that while I'm talking to my friend here, a hurricane will interrupt us. So this is Gabbro, and he is a philosopher. And he's the only other character in the game who knows that we're in a time loop. Everyone else doesn't know. So, how do you stay so calm in the face of repeated impending death? I meditate. I don't want him to teach me how to meditate. That'll end the loop. But I can tell him about stuff I found. I know. I found your quantum poem. Oh yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just, like, shows up while your back is turned and scares the daylights out of you. This is such a good game. Okay, I'm not going to wait around for a tornado, because this is a time loop game, and I've spent a lot of time showing you the ship, and I want to show you some planets. And I don't want to show you, like, spoilery puzzle stuff, because, maybe someday we get to play this game together, and I would really, really love that. But, so I just want to give you sort of like a tour. Just sort of a tour of what's nice. Oh, did you see that? Did you see... Oh, I gotta unstrap from my chair for this. Wait, I gotta make sure I don't fall back into the planet, because it's got gravity, and it will suck me in if I'm not. Okay, alright. Oh, yeah, there's tons of them. Okay, so, jump out of the ship. Do you see those? Those are Supernova. And over the course of this game, there's another one. Every single star in the sky will, one by one, go supernova. Quietly in the background, and you won't even notice till someone points it out to you, and then you go, oh my god, all the stars are exploding. And it's terrifying. Oh, where's my ship? Where's my ship? Oh, okay. Let's get back to my ship. I am, here's my map, by the way. I am here. So, I did a whoopsie. Just gently. Okay. Let's show you. Where should I go next? Oh, gotta go to Brittle Hollow. Oh, okay. Brittle Hollow. That is that one right there. No, I'm gonna go to Hourglass Twins first, because more than any other planet, like I said, all these planets have these big systems, and there's ones like Giant's Deep that are sort of, they're just continuous, right? There's always hurricanes. You always got to watch out for hurricanes. They'll toss you into space. And then there's ones that are actually like really time-based, and so these two planets together, the Ash Twin and the Ember Twin, they're collectively called the Hourglass Twins, and you can see why. They are an hourglass, and you can actually keep track of time with this. There used to be sand on this planet, and it's slowly draining off into this planet. And the Ash Twin starts off as a perfectly smooth ball of sand, and there's nothing you can do there. And the Ember Twin is full of caves that it's too late to show you because they're all full. But so you have to get to Ember Twin fast enough to get inside the caves and navigate the caves, and it's probably the hardest planet to get around because of that. And the Ash Twin, you show up late and you get to explore these cool towers. Yeah. Oh, and so the way this game works is you follow your curiosity. So like that beam of light, they want you to see that beam of light and to check out that beam of light and follow what it is. And you know, it's a little too late for that on this loop, but you know what? We're going to check out the beam of light on Brittle Hollow. So Brittle Hollow is an interesting case. It's time-based, but it's also randomized. So this this glowy red thing, it's called Hollow's Lantern. And it is a volcanic moon, and you can see it spewing out these lava droplets. And it's the only planet or planetoid in the whole solar system that doesn't spin on a perfect plane. It's on this weird orbit, and it spews out the lava randomly. And they orbit the planet, and they eventually hit the planet, and they cause the planet to collapse. And so you can see it's this weird Fabergé egg of a planet. And there's a black hole in the middle. And that black hole is no joke. I'm going to try flying past it here. I don't want to fly into it. Ooh, oh, shit. Oh, oh, God. I might fly. Okay, I fell into the black hole. And I came out of a white hole. And that's okay. I'm actually going to abandon my ship. So whenever you fall into the black hole and you get spat out the white hole, you find yourself directly in front of this little space station, and it's right between you and the sun. So like, you can't miss it. People do miss it, probably because they fall into the black hole and they're panicking. You know, you die a lot in this game. Don't panic. Don't worry. You're gonna die. It's fine. You're gonna die every loop no matter what. So, don't panic. So, I'm just gonna summarize here. Oh wait, no, I can actually show you because time stops when you're reading. So, I don't have to worry about the clock. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, this warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. And this is... everything in this game is both informative and functional. So, without spoiling it, there's like a major puzzle in this game that revolves around you knowing how these warp towers work. And this first warp tower tells you how it works, and then you have to actually execute it to get out. So, the way it works is, I have to line it up with the planet. So I go down here, and I take this little ball, and I scoot it over, and now the space station's rotating. I'm moving quick because you can't really see it, but you can see it's rotating. And as soon as it lines up with the correct planet, there it is. Vroom. Let me just check my map. Yeah, Brittle Hollow, you are here. And so, yeah, this is... oh, so I'm going to use that little scout to give you a better view of this thing that I'm standing next to. I'm going to shoot it and then take a picture in reverse. And so that's what I'm standing next to. It's this. All the teleport pads look like this, and they're really distinctive. So once you've seen one, once you've used one, there's one on like every planet in the game. And once you've used one, you suddenly know what all the rest of them are. It's like you solve a mystery by actually interacting with the system. It's wonderful. So I'm on the North Pole right now. You can tell because on the left side there's a little globe and there's a little red pole on the globe, and that's telling me that I'm on the North Pole. And I am... Oh, let me check my... I'm going to use the scout to see across the horizon. Make sure I'm going the right way. And I am not going the right way. There's a specific thing I want to show you, so let me try this way. That's the way I want to go. Alright, I'm going to get there a little faster. I'm using my jetpack. I'll be honest, how the jetpack works is a little unintuitive. You know... Oh, shit. So that music that you might not even have noticed is starting, but now you know is starting, that's the signal that the time loop has come to an end. And so I'm gonna keep moving here for just a minute. This music plays out and it lets you know exactly how much time you have. This is another one of those lights. It's really similar to what we saw on the desert planet, and it leads you into this, which is an escape pod from the previous race, from the dead race. And here you learn... Oh, this is so cool. This is the escape hatch. Boom! You learn that they built a settlement here. Okay. Alright, time loop's over. I'm gonna fall into the black hole here. So we can see the sun. So, I know I mostly just talked about this game. And, you know, I want you to know it wasn't... I'm not being impersonal. I love sharing stuff that I love with you. And, you know, I really love that whenever I tell you about nerdy, esoteric, mundane, niche stuff, you always listen so attentively and so enthusiastically. And, you know, I know that that's because me being happy makes you happy. And so I just wanted to show you this game and show you why it makes me happy. And, you know, I love you. So I'll talk to you on Sunday, Mom. Okay. Bye.